watching Let's Chat.
MJ Hale joining us this morning to talk about a very thoughtful and special benefit she and a number of her friends are putting together to benefit the memory and the honor of Caden Smith, who sadly passed away just a few days before Christmas. And there's all sorts of things and all sorts of ways that you can get involved. Here she is, MJ Hale, Melissa Joy Hale. We're going to call you MJ, right?
Yep.
All right. Tell me a little bit about Caden Smith.
He was a 21-year-old young man, and he'd been battling osteosarcoma since he was 17. He lost a leg to it at 17.
Right.
Thought he beat it. It came back in his lungs, and he thought he beat it again, and then it came back in his brain. And sadly, he did succumb to it on the 22nd of December.
And when you and I were planning this out, you didn't think that Caden would pass away that soon?
I knew that. I didn't know when he would. I knew that it could be any time.
Sure.
But, you know, he's left an 18-year-old widow behind,
yeah.
So we just really want to help her.
And to your credit, you have decided to go ahead and do this in his honor and in his legacy to help out his wife and, of course, with final expenses and things like this. You have done a lot in putting this together. You've kind of railroaded this whole event into soon to come to pass, right? Why? I know you get hit up to do a lot of charity things and a lot of really good causes. You decided to sink your teeth into this one. Why?
Well, his grandfather is one of our regulars, and he just asked me to help, and it's just something I used to do a lot of, and I really miss doing it. I mean, it's just the thing that you're supposed to do.
Sure. Absolutely it is. All right, give us a little bit of the particulars on the event. Actually, we're going to talk about some of the things you'll have a chance to do bidding on at the event, including this beautiful book about Dolly Parton.
That was donated by the Book and Cover. This was made by, her name is Meg Green, paper doll origami art.
Right.
I've got massages and tattoos and lots of local art, yeah.
I want to show you this painting over here. You did this.
I did that.
This is a magnificent piece right here. What do you call this?
The Kraken.
The Kraken. And you were showing a blue light, a black light on it a little bit earlier. Yeah. It's blacklight reactive and really, really neat looking. How long did it take you to create and finalize that?
Oh, I have no idea. I never clocked my hours. I know it took me an hour just to make 2 of those 3-dimensional tentacles. So I made them out of silicone caulking.
You made what?
The tentacles are out of silicone caulking. Yeah.
Wow. And all of these items are going to be available through an auction that is going on at the event to benefit the legacy of Caden Smith. Tell me where this is going on.
It's going to be at North River Pub next Saturday at 2 p.m. That is in Middle Valley. Right. 7001 Middle Valley Road.
Right.
And the auction will be about 4. We also have a pool table being donated, an entire drum kit, a whole lot of music lessons, 2 tickets to the Signal.
Is there an admission to get in the door for this?
Not at all.
Just come on out and have a good time. What about the food? Tell me about the food.
The food is great. I've not had anything there that I really appreciate working somewhere where the food is so good.
Right. And I know that Caden's widow certainly appreciates everything that you have done. Finally, one of my musical heroes, Johnny Cash. Tell me about this album.
This album was donated by our good friend Dave Dowda over at Dowda's Records in St. Elmo. It's yeah. This
is a Johnny Cash collector's album. This is songs in Johnny Cash's album. And this has got some great music. I was looking at some of the titles on the back of here. And wow, talk about taking you back from one of the masters and one of the pounding pioneers of rock and roll. So there you have it.
And coincidentally, Songs and Stories is donating a record player.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's good because a lot of folks don't have what it takes to play these anymore. I have one, so I may show up and make a bid on this. It's a heck of a thing you've done, and I know it's kind of hard to shift gears from doing this when you were planning it while Caden was still with us. Now he is gone, and hopefully even more people will show up to honor his memory, his legacy, and to help out his family. Melissa Joy Hale, it has been a joy to meet you. Thanks so much for joining us. Find out more if you want to get involved in this. Again, it's at the Middle Valley Pub and
North River Pub.
North River Pub. The address is 7001 Middle Valley Road. Give them a call for more information and stick around. We're right back with more after this.